create
space?
Yeah, exactly. Like if Brian's here, like Brian, you like to dig under, right? Yeah, he likes to dig under. This is a problem.
Yeah.
If I see his body coming, I'm gonna be here like this. I'm not letting that happen. All right? As I'm doing that, I'm here. Boom. I'm past. I'm past. Make sense? Come back. Right? So you've got to recognize it. Right? Sometimes, like what I'll do is, before I do any sweeps, I'll get this and I'll open the guy up once. Go ahead. No, without anything. Just open your knee up. Here, like this. This is what I was trying to do with JP the other day, but he's incredibly strong, right? And he didn't even move. It's like this. He was just like boom, like this, right? So get it nice and yeah. This is a problem. Now I'm not liking this at all. I really want to come back this direction. That's the direction he wants to go. Fine. Make sense? Like, go ahead and try to sweep me. It's going to be very hard for him to sweep me now.
Hey Pete, what's the biomechanics that prevent you from getting swept once you roll that out? If that question makes any sense.
Yeah. Number one, his grips become very weak. Think about all the leverage. Just the back of my wrist, go ahead and weave it. Yeah, good. So, go ahead, lock in. Yeah. So look at the leverage he has right now. The end of the lever, my hand is attached to his hip, which is strong. His hip is so strong. Okay? When I rotate this out, look at his grip. Rotate so you can see his grip. Look at his grip. Now my lever to the back of his leg is stronger than his grip. But his grip is stronger than my hand. Make sense? Here's his lever, right? Here's my lever. That's the shift here. His lever, my lever.
When his hand comes in, all the force down his hip is right there.
Yeah, but it's even more because look at my arm. It's intertwined with his massive leg. Right? I can't just, sometimes you can pull and unwind. It's hard. Sometimes you got to change the angle. And sometimes I'll only make it to the bottom side. And then I'll work it around, right? Sometimes I'll get here, right? And I'll work it around. He really probably isn't feeling like he wants to hang on right now. All the sweeps from Lasso have to come from you. Just remember that there isn't a Lasso sweep that he can do when my hand is behind his leg. There isn't a sweep. Right, so I've just nullified this guard. Boom. Nullified. He has no more Lasso guard.
So that's the main battle, is getting that.
Yeah, that's why I said 8 times.
Yeah.
Go ahead, take the Lasso out. Take it out, yeah. 8 times. 8 out of the 10, go ahead, Lasso. Go ahead, take it back out. Go ahead, take it back out. Go back.
We try to do this my way.
Every time. But you get into the heat of battle, right? And I learned this from Formiga. You guys know Rafael Barbosa?
Yeah.
He used to be one of my main training partners. And man, every time, boom. He's so good at it, he doesn't even, he just feels those muscles firing, and boom, he's past your guard. Boom. He has no Lasso. You can collapse that there. But the guy's gonna get the Lasso eventually. He's gonna get it. Now I still want to remove it before he really starts opening me up. This is a problem. This is a big problem right here. Even if I can't sprawl 2 to 1, I still am backing up. I'm still backing up. I don't like it. If I see him going from like my collar or something, right? I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna change my levels again. Because he's gonna wanna keep my posture broken. It's almost like, make sense? Look at the space, what happened? So much space, boom, back with the leg. And I think the key is especially as you guys advance, is knowing where the battle is. You know, we talked about with the purple and blue belts the other day. Like, if I'm grappling Brian, I'm not looking at Brian, I'm looking at the negative space that could be created. So if Brian's on his knees, right? Go on, just on your knees. And this is just conceptual. If he's on his knees and we backlit him, it's dark and we backlit him, we see a figure, a strong figure. All right? That's what I'm attacking. I'm not doing anything with him. I'm attacking the negative space. So I'm always looking to create negative space. And you create negative space by changing your levels, frigging with his posture, and when you're the bottom or the top, or the bottom, breaking him down. Right? Stretching him out, negative space. Lots of little triangles you can attack. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you're fighting the negative space. So you've got to know where the fight is. Right now it's just, it's freaking wrist. He wins, I win. He wins, I win. So when you guys are watching someone like Lucas Lepre, where he can roll with somebody who is like I remember watching him once with JT Torres, like, I think in the finals of the Worlds, Lucas made him look like he was white or blue belt. Because you can't see what he's doing with all these micro movements. Nothing against JT, we're friends. I just saw people were filming this. Right? But all these micro movements, you can't see. Lucas, in my opinion, is, besides Bruno Malfacine, is the best guard passer right now. He's like my favorite guard passer because he passes the guard so well. He knows exactly where the fight is the whole match. And it's not against the guy. And you watch him, if you guys, raise your hand if you watch Lucas Lepre. You watch him and he's just, how can he do that? Well, because he knows what his opponent's muscles are firing, and he knows which muscles to fire, and he knows where the fight is, where his balance is, where their balance is, and where the negative space is the whole time. Right? He's a phenomenal guard passer. Questions on any of that? Good, or is this
It's
helpful?
awesome.
Yeah.